And welcome back to part 9 of Dark Rites of Arkham playthrough. This might be the final part, we'll see. All depends, I guess, on how much there's left versus how much time it takes me to solve everything. Declara. Okay, should we go inside, check it out. Foster Whitman. Good evening, guys. What brings you here? We were passing by and wanted to keep you company. It's been a boring night even though we have a celebrity downstairs. Did you hear? Yeah, we were there. Wow. Be careful of how quickly I click though, because I've been skipping out on some stuff. Tired, Whitman? A little. It's been a long night. You can say that again. Who's on duty tonight? Orville Collins. The magazine on top of the closet. Yeah, it's probably the magazine that we need. Modern Woman for the guy to keep him entertained. What's this, Modern Woman? Are you a modern woman, Clara? Yes. And you an old-fashioned man. Looks like Collins' raincoat. There's threads sticking out of his seam. Wow, I almost unraveled the whole raincoat. Hey, what are you doing, Foster? Me nothing. I'm just hanging around. I'm expecting an important call. I need the line to be free. What are you reading? True Detective Mysteries, a true crime magazine. Is that how you distract yourself from work? I have a hard time tuning out, okay? Anyway, there's hardly anything to read here. Would you like us to bring you something to read? That wouldn't hurt. But don't worry, this magazine will keep me busy all night. You pat it, Clara. Okay, let me see. Can I give her that horror magazine that I had? Horror? I don't read horror. It's a good magazine. Seabury Quinn, Arlton Eddy, Rayla Spina. Spina? Is that a last name? Doesn't read that. And this one I can't even like. Looking for something faster? Nothing in particular. I thought you were suspended from duty. I'm still around. Oh, hi, Whitman. We've been assigned the mayor's case. No, we heard about this death and came to pay our respects. Well, do what you have to do, but I want you out of here when I start that autopsy. Where did I leave my... Jack? Hans is a very religious man. He may not approve of what we're trying to do. He thinks it's all blasphemous. An unnatural act, and he won't make it easy for us. I get it. I'll have to take him out of the picture. See a small bottle of antiseptic alcohol. Okay, so we got our antiseptic now. For the lady at the other place. We're slowly getting all the resources we need for the hospital, so... Or I mean at the hospital, the prison. This other bottle, I better not touch them. Okay, yeah. Probably for the best. There's a metal box with a label specifically that contains syringes. Syringe now as well. I don't want Collins to see me rummaging through his closet. This cannon is labeled to contains powerful disinfectant. Okay. When we get his blood with the syringe. Let's wait until we have the serum and Collins out of here. Okay. So maybe we should go back to the prison then for now. Get some stuff down there. Exit. I guess we can go to the infirmary first, maybe. Okay, so we can't use that on them with this key. Okay, so it doesn't fit that one. We'll have to see where it fits. What's the other person? Oh, yeah. Sure. We use this key on here. Nope. By giving him this magazine. Let's see what you got to bargain with. Modern woman? What are you implying? I'm very much a man. Is this guy dumb or is he stupid? Hmm. We listened to Bear and got an achievement for it. That's nice. What am I missing? Oh, maybe it's for one of the lockers. Nice. That's why it was close, huh? I'm pissing all over Wolfstead Act. They confiscate that and we'll drink it. We can't break the law, Jack. Then it stays here. But this might be the magazine the guy wants. Snappy stories. Turn your gaze away from the indecent magazine, Mr. Whitman. Dolores who? Flying down to Rio with Fred Altair and Ginger Rogers. I don't know them. A planetary living on Harvey. Be careful with Betty. She's been misbehaving lately. The 1400 volt is failure. 1750 okay. 21 overload. Kind of all over the place, huh? Oil stains still on the pants. I must remember to take them back to the dry cleaners. A notice pinned with sewing needle. I have a needle now as well. Nice. Maybe that's what we need for the guys for the surgery. We need the needle and the pin. I almost went blind doing it. Okay. We don't have the key anymore, so we can't open the other one, but we can go back. And try for me again. If with these I can stitch Mr. Murphy's wound. Need to sterilize both the needle and the thread. Would you be so kind as to leave them on that tray over there? Yes, of course. And now if you'd be so kind as to step outside, I'll start treating Mr. Murphy's wounds. About time, for Christ's sake. Come on, Harley. Okay, so in the meantime, I don't know if we can just come back or if we need to like do a couple other things before we can come back. But we'll go back to Death Row and see if we can give this dude this other magazine, since he's so picky. What he bargains for, or barters, I should say, not bargains. Hey, buddy, got something for you. We're not close enough. Let's see what you got to bargain with. This reading will make my lonely nights in this cell more bearable. I think you know what I mean. You better not go into detail. Okay, we can continue with our barter. What do you need? Booze, tobacco, or medicine? Go with medicine. Wise choice, but I'm out of stock. If you want, I can fake a stomach ache and get sent to the infirmary. Go ahead and write down your shopping list. We're in a hurry, we'll choose something else. I do tobacco. Can't remember where I left my pack of cigarettes, so I could use one. A pack? I think this is a drugstore. The common currency here is single cigarettes. For a magazine, I can give you a couple of cigarettes. Okay. I hope that was the right choice. I don't know if we needed anything else. Pleasure doing business with you. So I guess the question is, do we give them to the warden? Do we give them to the other dude? No use here yet. About the maintenance room, dude. Need a cigarette by any chance? Oh, the wait, the guard maybe. I know. We'll give it. We'll try it here, but then we'll. What if we try the guard? Let's go back to that guard in Death Row. It's kind of. I wish there was a way to just go straight to the cells part of Death Row instead of having to go through that other area every time. It is what it is. Let's go here. Maybe we should go back to the morgue now. Actually, we still need to talk to that lady at the other place, right? Actually, let me see. Is she finished taking care of the guy? Before I go to the other place. I don't see security here anymore, so maybe they're done. I don't know. We'll see what the purpose is. If this is still closed, which we don't have a key for. But yeah, I can take this thing with me as well. Check one more thing here. Maybe we should go back to the morgue for now. Oops, wrong one. Also, let me actually save real quick. In a little bit of time. Need the line to be free. Okay. Anything of use from her? What is Collins looking for? He seems to have lost something. His mind, I suppose. He's been very distracted lately. Collins hasn't started the autopsy yet. Oh yeah, that's because he hasn't performed the ritual yet. Ritual? For every autopsy, he stops by the silver spoon. He had a coffee, smokes a couple of cigarettes, and skims through the afternoon edition of the Arkham Advertiser. He's a man of habit. Okay. Keep it. All I need is for my shift to end. Fair enough, fair enough. You looking for this? Cigarette. I don't know where I left mine. Been looking everywhere, but never mind. Thanks, Foster. I gotta step out for a minute. I'm going to get some coffee at the Silver Spoon. I don't want to see you guys around when I get back, okay? I don't like working with an audience. Look, see you, chump. All clear. Do you need this thing or the syringe? See. If his head is destroyed and part of his brain is a liquid mess. Even if I manage to revive him, I doubt he'll be able to utter a single word in this state. Let's hope that's not the case. Damn it. We need anything from here, Harvey? I don't think so. Can't you open it? Locked. Guess we need to create the serum first to bring back to this guy. I guess we gotta go back to the prison for now. Did this before, so I like buying anything I can for the heck of it, but I guess I do still have fluid. I know it's out of juice, okay. So where do we get juice? That's the question, I guess. The incriminating evidence is based solely on his skin color. Do you know how many people of color work farmers in Dunwich during harvest season? What I think is that if we don't hurry, this man won't be the only one to die. But I guess we need to get fluid somewhere for the lighter. The only thing I can think of is, I guess, from that dude's little maintenance room area. If there's any sort of oil in there. That's why we need to get it. Then put it in a lighter, maybe. Yeah, there's that oil thing right there. The hell is that? Panel warns if there's a failure in the prison's electrical system. I wonder if we need to... Something I've seen this electrical panel before. I wonder if we need to do something with it. Because what you're doing doesn't add up. Where did I get that door, dude, like out of his area? Oh, maybe we need to do this. Let me see. I think I know. Do we need to put the water in it? Maybe if we try, I forget it. Hmm. They're small. Something missing. I just can't figure out what it is. What am I missing? What am I missing? This has been happening in like almost every part of the playthrough. There's just a one point in time where I just get caught up and not sure what to do. Like, Like, I need to get some sort of fluid, I guess, for the lighter so I can light up the things. I don't know where to get it. I know I can maybe impact the electrical box to distract the one dude, but I don't know how to impact the thing. Can I not? Do one quick cycle through, then maybe I have to like look this up. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes I feel like it shouldn't take this long to figure out what to do. Alright, of course I go to the market again. Very well. Okay, so we just needed to combine two types of alcohols to set that on fire. Interesting. What? The fire extinguisher doesn't work. I've got to find another one. There's only one key hanging. That's Old Betty. Nice. Wait, is there any, do we need any of the... No, okay. Got the key we needed finally. Okay, figured it out. Nice. Very random, but I didn't have to look it up. I wonder what kind of pleasure some people get from attending such a cruel execution as electric chair. More realistic than the movies. They don't charge you for it. If you set up a cow shit sandwich stand and put up a free sign, you'd probably run out of stock. Probably. At the time of the execution, they soak it in water and place it between the prisoner's head and the electric helmet to facilitate the passing of the current. That's right. long story, but we don't have time. He goes from the chair to the electrical panel. That's where we want to mess things up, right? I don't remember which numbers weren't okay. It's overloading. There we go. You broke it. We all don't give a shit. Huh? There's something wrong with the old Betty. I gotta report it to the warden. The question is, do we go to the warden's office or do we go to the annex office? We'll find out in a second here. He's distracted on a phone. Thank you, sir. I'll see you later. At the basement. A quick save here. Save. Actually, the menu in this game kind of reminds me of a game that I was working on a while back with a similar kind of little rectangular box round and similar font style. Pretty cool. Very simple but clean looking. Open. Ready to head down to the basement? I had a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling too, but my gun's loaded. Let's go. Know what, Harvey? This place is dirty, dark, and it stinks, but it's not falling apart. The warden's lying, and the West might be right, but it appears. Jack. A zombie. Help me. Mr. Davis. What's all this shouting about? Behave yourself, for God's sake. Can't you see we have visitors? I'm very sorry about this unpleasant welcome, but Mr. Davis has some difficulties with his social skills. It's not his fault. Let's get out of this lab. This cold place and go to my lab. Follow me. Okay, self-experimenting. Good heavens. I apologize for the mess. Had I known I was having visitors, I'd have tidied up a bit. Detectives Foster and Whitman, Dr. Moreland, I presume. How do you know my name? We just spoke with Dr. West. He hinted that corpses are being revived in this basement, and he named you as one of the people who might be responsible, although he doubted it since he claimed you were dead. It's true, my plane was shut down during the Great War. West brought me back. What do you want from me? Your serum. My serum, huh? Does your serum work? Does it work? Much better than West's? He was always very cautious with the dosage, and that was the key. If you inject a corpse, can we have a conversation with it? Of course. With that same clarity as when it was breathing. Although I admit that the formula still needs some tweaking. It's unstable, but I'm close to success. Why are you wearing that mask? Are you comfortable with the stink of entrails? Good heavens, no. There's your answer. What happened to your neck? Did you cut yourself shaving? I worked closely with Dr. West on the reanimation serum, with better place than a battlefield to get fresh corpses for experimentation. The accident that killed me also severed my head. West injected the compound into both halves. He didn't do it because of our friendship or because he was my mentor. To him, I was just another corpse to experiment on. I grabbed my head and fled. Why is your lab in this basement? The further away with this kind of sciences from society, the better. The world doesn't understand it yet, but it will. This was the best Warden Robinson could arrange. The Warden? He's sick, very sick, do you know that? He doesn't have long to live. West's imprisonment opened up a valuable opportunity for Robson. The serum would bring him back to life when his time came. But West refused to help him, and Robson moved heaven and earth until he found me. He made me an irresistible offer: unlimited test subjects. Plenty of people die here that no one cares about. How could I resist? Would you be willing to give us your serum? This is West's doing, isn't it? He wants to steal it. West has nothing to do with it. Humanity is in danger, Dr. Moreland, and your work is the key to saving it from certain annihilation. You're a bunch of thieves with a lot of imagination. I knew this situation might arise, that's why I took precautions. You probably already know Mr. Paoli. He murdered all 7 members of his family with his bare hands. And this is Mr. Crampton. No introductions necessary. He stormed into a coffee shop in a fit of madness and killed 10 of the 15 customers inside. Both Mr. Crampton and Mr. Paoli are products of an earlier version of my serum. They returned with limited cognition but stronger in the time of death. To my surprise, I discovered I could control them. Try to leave and they'll kill you before you reach the door you came through. Try to harm me and they'll tear you apart. They say we were prisoners. Much more than that. You will have the honor of being my last test subjects. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to figure out how to stabilize the formula. Enjoy your last hours of life. Under normal circumstances, we could take those 2 down, but there's a problem. Yes, they're dead. You heard Moreland. They were dangerous killers, and that damn serum made them stronger. I don't know if we'd come out on top. What do you suggest? Kill Moreland before he unleashes those 2 corpses on us. They would kill someone who's already dead. I don't know. All I know is that no one can accuse us of murder because he's already dead. Exactly. I don't know what that is. It looks like a boiler across with a pressure chamber. There's gauge on the pressure. I'll take it. And he won't be able to see a thing. All I have to do is give my guard. Okay. But the other one still can, right? So do we need to... I need to cover up the other guy? Or was it just the one that's closer to him? At least he hasn't noticed one of them is wearing a blindfold. Okay, real quick. What do I need to do? Yeah, I can't leave, right? Because he... Wait, I know. Maybe we can cut it in half and turn it into 2 pieces. Yep, there we go. Perfect. What are you going to do? I'll have sharp edges, sharp enough to take his head off. Be careful. Let's grab the serum and get out of here. What have you done? I'll kill you. Get the fuck up. Nice. Got the serum. Got him. Okay. Go to the morgue. Hey Harvey, it's time. Let's revive Bradley. Should be the one to inject him with the serum. I have a medical training. I don't think you need a doctorate to find a vein on a corpse. No, but the serum is very delicate. You heard Moreland. What do you mean? You think I won't be careful with this? You made me nervous by implying that I wouldn't be careful enough. And you weren't, because you made me nervous. Idiot. Well, the serum is going down the drain. Some of the serum is still in the drain. Not lose this. Yeah, I guess that's what we need this thing for. Thank goodness. Syringe with the serum is ready. What? All right. Need some room. I'll inject the serum into his neck. We just want his brain and vocal cords. Let's hope Bradley's cooperative. Roland mentioned that the reaction to the serum was instantaneous. This isn't working, Harvey. Damn it. Be patient. Look at him. He's dead. And he's going to stay that way. I'm dead, right? I'm afraid so. She finally carried out her threat. He is now the supreme sorceress. And Mayor, there's not much time. We need you to answer our questions fast. We know you were the leader of the cult dictated to bringing Yog-Sothoth to this planet. I don't know what you're talking about, damn it, Harvey. We drag a politician back from the grave, and the first thing he does is keep lying. We want to stop the ritual, Mayor. You can't. I got to stop it myself, and look how I ended up. You tried to stop the ritual? I don't get it. You were the leader of the cult that would invoke Yog-Sothoth. Why would you stop it? My entire lineage was devoted itself since the immemorial to bringing the god Yog-Sothoth, the hidden one, the all-knowing, into this world. That was my destiny, and I devoted my life to it. But everything changed when I became mayor of Arkham. I come from a dynasty whose prosperity and privilege have spanned generations. But to have a city in my hands to savor the power that comes with it, I had never experienced anything like it. The alignment of the planets was imminent. My order was prepared for the arrival of Yog-Sothoth, but I was not. I wanted to keep savoring that supremacy. Summoning the god would put an end to that. So I cancelled the ritual and ran for re-election. You crave power more than the air, huh, Mr. Mayor? Don't get me wrong, I still believe in our mission, but to me it wasn't time yet. Where will the ritual take place? It will be in... Mayor? What's wrong? Who's the Supreme Sorceress? Her name is Teresa Woodman. Teresa. Yet your wife, Harley. We saw her at the theater. My wife is a Supreme Sorceress. Her arrival at the Order was unexpected. She came from a cult that called themselves the Guardians of Deep Truth. I soon made her my right hand. We learned the secrets of the dark arts like no one else ever had. Her dedication to the cause surpassed that of other disciples. I was at the theater and saw everything that happened. Teresa, it seems, possessed and killed you. Why did she do it? It is written that the only Supreme Sorceress can summon the All-Knowing One. No one else unless he dies. I met with Teresa alone to explain my intentions and keep her from usurping my place by killing me. The cause is greater than any of us. That makes sense. Remember I told you I thought I knew Teresa, Harley? You two met at the hotel, right? Yes. She's the woman in the photograph Ramirez and Julio tried to blackmail you with. Were you the one who got it back? Yes, you were begging her. You looked like a so burned lover. The photo had come to light, my re-election could have been compromised. It made it look like I had a mistress, but in truth, I was begging for my life. Teresa was understanding. She said if that was my wish, she would accept it, but I didn't trust her. I knew she was going to betray me, and she did. Now she can invoke Yog-Sothoth without betraying the scripture. Let's cut to the chase. The ritual, where will it take place? What makes you think you can stop it? I'm not saying we'll succeed, but the alternative to not trying is a god for outer space wiping out the planet. Come on, tell us where to find Teresa and we'll finish what you couldn't. What does it matter now I'm dead? Thanks to a betrayal. Wouldn't you like to get revenge on Teresa? I'm looking for her too. She must pay for her crimes. For her current and past crimes. I had an altar built at the highest point in the city. That is where the ritual will take place. Highest point in the city? We've got it, Harley. City Hall's rooftop. One last thing. Why summon a god that will wipe out all life on a planet, including you? What does your cult gain? Yog-Sothoth will save his followers so that they may worship him. When the gods were banished to the edge of the universe, mankind took possession of the planet. The earth does not belong to us. It belongs to the outer gods. Yog-Sothoth will save no one. We have witnessed what he's done elsewhere in the universe. Earth will be no exception. You're wrong. You're... What is happening to me? For God's sake, Roland warned us. Serum could be unstable. At least it gave us the time to find where the ritual will take place. What was that? I fear the worst. Going on? The city sirens. I haven't found since the fire in 1993. Come on, Harley. What the fuck is going on? Jack. Oh, maybe they already spawned it. It can't be. It's 12 o'clock. The planetary alignment isn't completely yet. How is that possible? Look, Jack. It's dematerializing. Teresa started the invocation ahead of time. That means we've still got a window to break the ritual. We need to reach the city hall as fast as possible. Yog-Sothoth takes physical form. We're done for good. Let's go. Teresa, stop this madness. Teresa, don't even bother, Harley. There's focus on ritual. They don't even realize we're here. Let's use it to our advantage. Let's do a quick save here. Put your finger to light socket. That's what man was Francis Morgan. Who? The traitor from the legacy of a Yeb. Yeah, then may he burn in hell. Here we go. calm down. What do you think you're doing? Are we? Been a long time here. Up the ritual, Teresa. You'll all die if you don't. Not all of us. Some of us will be saved. You don't know what you're doing. My order has been preparing for the ritual for millennia. Of course I know what I'm doing. The planet to line Yog-Sothoth will annihilate this world. No one will be left alive. He has done it on other planets. Lies. Yog-Sothoth will save our entire order so we can pay him homage. We were born for this, and so it shall be. Why are you doing this? Humanity has had countless opportunities to raise itself up. Well, it has wasted them all. Every advance ended up consumed by ambition. Every discovery fed worse. And every hope was buried under the selfishness of those who think only of themselves. That's why the arrival of Yog-Sothoth in this world isn't punishment, Harvey. It's a liberation. The door has been opened so this world can finally be purified. Come to stop this madness. Who, a failure like you? Have some dignity and get out of my sight, Harvey. You're going to pay for what you did. What I did. Oh, you mean our son? Joey's death was just a formality for this moment. You would never understand. I don't mean to interrupt, but there's something that doesn't add up. Basically, you're saying that humanity deserves extinction for being selfish. Doesn't that include you? Damn it. Causing an apocalypse for your own gain that surpasses any selfishness imaginable. Who are you, little man? Me? I'm a corpse. That's what you're going to be. Jack. Let him go, don't hurt him, Teresa. Let's chance Teresa, they're dropping her, I'll shoot. Jack, are you okay? Take a power plant telling me what happened. I had to kill Teresa to save you. I've never seen a more justified death than that, Harvey. Teresa is dead. We still have to deal with Yog-Sothoth. In Necronomicon, you can read the spell that will set that monster back to where it came from. Use it, Harvey. Come on, Harvey, what are you waiting for? I'm looking for it. Got it. Worked. Damn it, it worked. We've saved the world. Not bad for our first day together, huh, pal? Are we? What's wrong with you? Had more than a decade chasing Teresa. I hope to see her face to face so she'd realize what she did. I didn't mean to kill her. My intention was to put her behind bars and make her live with the truth of her choices for the rest of her life. Listen to me, Harvey. This woman was naughty as a fruitcake. She almost destroyed this planet. Not in a million years would she have been able to realize what she's done. You understand that, right? Jack. Alright, sorry. It's past midnight. Do you know what that means? It's the 5th. The repeal of the Volstead Act has taken effect. It's legal to drink alcohol in the United States again. I was wondering if, well, what I mean is, would you like to join me for a drink? I need to get a drunk today. Mr. Whitman, I thought you'd never ask. Ooh, I think it's pretty much marks the end of the game. A pretty fun little game. I think having some sort of voice acting, like good voice acting, would make this game like top of the line, not having to read stuff, but even so, it was really nice. I don't think there's a way to skip credits, but yeah, okay. Well, I don't think there's any sort of like post-credit thing that I'm aware of. Maybe there is, but I'm gonna call it here for. Well, let's finish this out. Is this the end of it? Yeah. We'll see if there's anything, and then we'll close it out. Okay, there isn't. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching, and hopefully catch you in my next playthrough. Thank you.